Hello everybody, I'm back with the second part of this video on this frame. This was the first frame, and you can see that right there. That was because of a cartwheel crash, a very minor cartwheel crash. And I'm talking, it wasn't bad because it was my first few flights. I was trying to get used to the camera and, you know, the ground, how far away it was in the camera, stuff like that. And I was flying low and came around and just caught the grass and it cartwheeled, and that's what broke the frame right here. That was just completely uncalled for when it comes to a frame breaking like that in a minor cartwheel. I wasn't even going fast because I was still trying to get used to everything with this quad. So I bought a second frame and I rebuilt it. And the very first crash, I was doing a forward flip, and it was kind of a little bit windy out that day, but there was occasional gusts. But I was doing a forward flip, and I was going over soccer goals nets, and my spotter said I was just above the soccer nets. I was doing good with the flips, and I did another flip, and a gust of wind apparently caught it, and it, like, I could see the quad in the camera, see the ground move to the side. I'm like, no. And it kind of paused going through the flip like that. And then I went to go to complete the flip, but I knew I wasn't going to make it and recover. So I disarmed, and he said he was watching and said I disarmed probably about 6 feet above the ground, 5-6 feet. And it was still coming around this way as I was disarming. And when it hit like this. It hit just this angle like that, with this side up a little bit. And it tweaked this prop. This is the prop that was on this side. And there's really not any dirt on it. There's a little bit right there. There's a little bit on the side here. A little bit got right here. I had to take a couple of little pieces of grass out of here, but there was nothing like mud or anything stuck in there. Got some dirt on the prop because it jammed into the ground. But apparently this More Massive Droner 3-inch frame cannot take angled impacts or upward or downward impacts on the arms. Front end impact doesn't seem to be a problem, because I did hit a post when I was coming in for a landing one time. I wasn't going fast, but I hit a post and it just put a little mark on the front of the front arm. It hit it right here, and it was just on the underside of the frame right there. And that wasn't a big deal. It didn't even phase the thing on a front end impact. But these cartwheel crashes are twisting type and upward and downward and twisting type crashes, and that's what it seems that this frame cannot take, is twisting type. This one here, it impacted this way, which means it pushed the motor like that, which was a twisting upward type impact. Okay, and it broke the frame again right there. So I gave it a second shot with this frame. This is the second frame. And I did a complete whole frame. I just bought a whole new frame, so I have the extra parts, but I'm done with this frame. I mean, at $45 plus shipping, and I can't afford to keep doing this. I only got like 50 flights on this thing, maybe, and probably 5 crashes altogether, 6 crashes altogether, if I include, well, 7 crashes if I include the one where I hit the post right here. But that was on my second or third flight, so, I mean, it didn't even phase it then. But cartwheel crashes, I had like 4 of those, and then I had this crash here, and I had a couple of bumpy landings, which I would consider probably a crash, because I was about 1.5 feet off the ground and came down kind of hard, because the ground is close. It's not as close as it appears in the camera when you're first trying to get used to a camera sometimes. But so that's all the crashes I've had with it, and it's just the way they're crashing, the way my spotter saw the way that it crashes. It's just, this frame just cannot handle any kind of twisting or upward or downward impacts. So I'm done with this frame. I'm not even going to go for a strike 3, because I cannot afford to keep buying these frames. If I spend another $45 plus shipping on another frame, that gives me, you know, nothing to buy something else. So I'm swapping all this out off of this frame. I did check the motors on Betaflight and everything. The motors are fine. There's no vibration, nothing like that. So, I mean, I don't have to worry about anything else as far as I can see. Once I get the other rebuild done, that's that's when I'm going to really check everything and give it a test flight. Hopefully I don't have to buy anything else. But yeah, I'm done with this Catalyst Machineworks More Massive Droner frame. It can handle a front end impact probably. I mean, I hit it right here. I did hit a right here on the front end impact one time. Didn't even phase it. But this angle impacts, up and down force impacts, twisting type impacts, it's not gonna take it. So I have now purchased this Armaton Japalura 3-inch, and you can see how much beefier this frame is. Yeah, it's heavier by like 21 grams, 22 grams, but I honestly don't care about the weight. I will figure out something else, you know, whatever I have to do. But this frame's also, the Japalura is just a little bit bigger too, by about 10 millimeters, 10 or 11 millimeters from motor to motor. So, plus this one, the Japalura also handles 20 millimeter and 30 millimeter stacks, and this one only handles 20 millimeter stacks. So I got options with this one too. Plus, Armaton has a lifetime warranty. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rebuild this and put it all on this Japalura frame. And I'm done with these frames. I'm not even going to bother with them anymore. If they cannot handle an impact of twist, any kind of a twist or a upward or downward force or side impact, you know, something like that. I think it's just upward, downward, and angled impacts is what it has a problem with. But forward impacts, I don't see a problem with them. Other than that, I mean, no. I'm not going to keep forking out $45 on every single crash that I have. So that's why I bought the Armaton. They're going to be my go-to from now on, since they have the warranty. And there you go. I'm done with this frame over here. I'm done with that frame. So there you go. I don't care if anybody doesn't like my opinion of things, but I gave it another shot. I did give it another honest shot. And people are going to say, oh, well, you crashed worse than you think. And it's like, no, I've seen some crashes. I've been in the RC hobby a very long time, even though I was out of it for a while. But carbon fiber should not break as easily as this did, or it's just a design situation. They're going to have to improve on this design somehow to make it take those types of impacts and not focus so much on just a forward impact. Because they did really do their homework on a forward impact, I can tell you that. But just by looking at the design, and I know, you know, the physics behind things and the, you know, all that it's going to be good for forward impacts. But anything twisting, I mean, just looking at this, I mean, I've just gone through and just kind of looked it over, and it just doesn't seem like angled impacts are going to be something this can handle. And this is kind of proving it right here. This was an upward angled impact. Or no, this was a downward angled impact. This was an upward angled impact, twisting upward angle, and it just can't handle it. They can't handle it. So there you go. I'm done with this frame. Armaton's my go-to from now on. I don't care about the weight issues. I'll just deal with it. So there it is. Catalyst Machineworks More Massive Droner 3-inch frame. Just I honestly I can't force myself to buy another one. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, dislike, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment, just don't be nasty, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.